Hello and welcome back to week 7. Probably our final week as far as math lessons go. I'm not 100% yet what I'm going to be doing with next week, 4-day week of minimum days. Usually I'd be showing you a movie, so I don't know. We'll do a Netflix party. I got no idea. I'll figure something out. Thank you to those who have been participating. Thank you to those who have been doing all your work and keeping those grades up and practicing all the work that you need to. It's going to benefit you greatly next year. So I hope you stay on top of this stuff. If you haven't received anything in the email from Ms. Spires or the school, please look into that. Check with your guardians, parents, whatever. Find out if they have. Locker clean out. We're giving everything back from your lockers. Any kind of stuff that we know is yours, we'll get back to you from both PE and hallway lockers. The books are being collected. If you have textbooks in your locker, we're just going to take them and give them straight to the librarian so that she can check those off. If you have anything at home, there's a date you are assigned to come in and hand over your books and to gather the stuff from your locker. So please go ahead and check into that if you don't already know. Don't quote me, I think 7th graders are on Monday, but I'm not 100%. So again, please check into that. If you can't find any information on it, contact me. I'll see about getting it for you. All right, our last lesson of the term. We are going to, as you can see here, we're still working with like terms. Remember, those are terms that have the same variable or are constants. So everything we did last week, there was just a list of expressions and you had to sort them out. All right, I talked about the piggy bank jar, same idea. Just sorting things out, putting things together that belong together, and then stopping at that point. Okay, all you were doing is sorting. Well, today they throw a little bit of a screwball at you here, and that is the subtraction symbol. And these are between sets of parentheses. And what it means is opposite. You're going to do the opposite, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Those of you who have been working on this stuff, you did really well last week. I enjoyed seeing so much of your guys' work. We had problems where it was just a list, where it was 4x plus 3 minus 9x minus 10 plus 2x. And all you had to do was group things together. You recognize the fact that if we were to draw our boxes, some of you, I know next year you're going to have that rude awakening about showing work again. A lot of you are not showing me any work. Next year, whether it's distant learning or in the classroom, I guarantee you're going to need to show more work than you have been this last couple weeks. So when we separate these out, we can see that I have a positive 4x. This I'm going to put down here with my constants. That's a positive 3. Here's a negative 9x. Here's a negative 10. And here's a positive 2x. Once you have them sorted, you're allowed to put them together. So I'm going to put these two together first. 4 and 2, because they're positive. It's nice and quick to be able to add them. And I'm going to get 6x. And I still have negative 9x. These two are different. Since those two are different, I'm going to subtract. There's more negatives. So I'm going to get a negative 3x. That's it. I've got all my variables down to one term. That is as simplified as I can get that. Over here, my constants, they are different signs. I'm going to subtract. There's more negatives, so I get a negative 7. And I'm going to bring that down here, -7. And there was my final answer. That's what you did last week. You made it so that it very easily went together. We could see that we had all of our variable terms and put them together, and all of our constant terms and put those together. Well, here's where they're going to start to play with you this week. With this week, what they're going to do is they're going to give you one expression in one set of parentheses. They're going to give you a minus sign, or they could give you a plus sign. If it's a plus sign, don't worry about it. If it's a plus sign, you're doing nothing different. It's all the same stuff. But if it's a minus sign, this is 6x minus 5. Now remember up here, I mentioned that the subtraction symbol between parentheses means opposite. This is asking you, in fact, I'm going to rewrite this because I think it's so much easier if you rewrite these problems. The first paragraph, or parentheses, I'm just going to copy. Boom. Exact same thing. But this is saying, do the opposite of these. Put down the opposite of these. Notice this is a positive 6x. This is telling you to take the opposite. And the opposite of positive 6x is negative 6x. The opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. So again, to draw a little bit more for those of you who didn't see how that happened, we can identify with the boxes just like we've been doing. This is a positive 6x in this box. This is a negative 5 in this box. What this expression is saying put these two terms, positive 4x, positive 3, and put it together with the opposite of positive 6. So the opposite is negative 6. It's saying put this together with the opposite of negative 5. Well, that's positive 5. Now we're right back where we were last week. Your first goal is to rewrite, getting rid of this opposite symbol. Because now I can say, oh, look, I have a positive 4x. I have a positive 3. I have a negative 6x. And I have a positive 5. These two are different signs, just like up here. Then since they're different, we're going to subtract. There's more negatives, so I get negative 2x. These two are the same, positive, positive, so I get to add. They stay positive, and I get 8. Negative 2x plus 8. And I stop there. I stop there because I can't do anything else. That has a variable. That does not. That's a constant. That is not. They can't go together. All right? So I'm going to do another one for you here, but what you're looking for is if it has a negative sign there, you're doing the opposite. You're going to create this list just like you've been doing, just like last week's work. Create the list. Create all the little boxes. And once you have all the little boxes organized, then you get to put them together. Okay, but first you have to analyze. You have to look at the expression. And if I start with negative 2y plus 7x minus 4, and it's saying put it with the opposite of 3x minus 5y plus 10. So I can draw my boxes. I like drawing boxes. I love seeing each term as a separate tile. In here Again, it's inside the parentheses, so our box has to stay inside the parentheses. You can see all 6 of our boxes. And what it's telling you to do, again, to put this all into an expression, put these 3 terms together with the opposite of these 3 terms. Okay? Opposite of that, opposite of that, and opposite of that. So, my first terms, negative 2y. I draw a box, I like the tiles. Positive 7x, draw my tile. Negative 4. There it is, exactly how I found it. Now I'm going to put it with the opposite of this tile. The opposite of positive 3x is negative 3x. The positive of negative 5y is positive 5y. Forgot my arrows. This goes there and that goes to there. And the opposite of positive 10 is negative 10. Look at that. Now I have all my tiles. No symbols floating around. Nothing leaving any question. It all makes sense. Uh-oh, I bumped something. It's all easy to work with. So, I'm going to go ahead and get organized here. X, Y. X comes first, so I'll do it in alphabetical order. So I have a positive 7x. I have a negative 2y. I have a negative 4. So notice here, I'm just getting them organized. This is my constants. These are my y's. These are my x's. I'm just sorting things, right? Got my coins, got my pennies, got my dimes, got my nickels, whatever. So negative 2y is there. I did that one. 7x, I did that one. Negative 4, I did that one. Negative 3x, oh, that's going to come over here. So negative 3x, did it. Positive 5y, did it. And negative 10, did it. When I put these together, hopefully you're thinking ahead of me here. They're different, positive, negative. Since they're different, we're going to subtract. There's more positives. So I get 4x. Here, again, they are different. Since they're different, I'm going to subtract. There's more positives again. So I get a positive 3y. These two, however, are the same. Negative, negative. I got 4 negatives. I got 10 negatives. When I slap all those together, I get 14 negatives. I get to add them because they are the same. Well, all right, let's write it down. 4x, there's one set of coins. 3y, that's another set of coins. And a negative 14, that's my last set of coins. And each set of coins has to stay in its separate pile. All right, that's it. Take this, watch it again if you need to. Watch it a couple of times as you go through the problems. If you have questions, by all means ask. I'm trying to get through to all of you that I can. I've gotten most of you, if not all of you. If I've missed you somehow, keep bugging me. I'm trying to make sure I can answer and cover any problems, whether it's mathematical, technical, or anything else. Just let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. All right, we're almost there, guys. Another week, and we're all done. So take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys someday. All right, bye.